Greetings and salutations, I'm Kev. Welcome back to this Let's Play of Dominus Galaxia, the beta. Yeah, the blue guy is now starting to encroach on our space as well. Because there's no real sense of borders in this game, which kind of irks me. I wish that each colonized system had some kind of border circle that basically said, you know what, you can't actually settle these planets without declaring war. Even if you can colonize them and I cannot. Because it really irks me. But that also tells me that you need to beeline certain texts constantly. You need to beeline range. That is absolute alpha and omega. Second, you need to beeline the colonization text. That's beta. And I suppose gamma would be speed. So you can get everywhere quicker. And guns, who cares? You run around with nuclear missiles, that's going to be more than enough adequate early on. And factory production, who cares? You're not going to be able to produce much anyway. I don't know. It's certainly starting to look that way. Might have to try that next time I play. And do some incredible focusing on text. And see if that works better. Because grabbing the planets first is the key. Otherwise you will get into these endless wars. And now we should have quite a few arrivals here. Scorpius, they have okay. Tried to run away and you succeeded. Wow, fantastic. Missile base, one at Rator. Fine, try to evade. Are you kidding me? Remnant forces. Oh, then you're gonna die. Oh wait, Septeri, so that's a new one? Okay, so we found another empire. Lovely! As if my life couldn't get more miserable. No one's colonized this one. Colonize now! ASAP! Like, send everybody from Tanis. Maybe not Tanis, but Mordons and yeah. Send! That's gonna be ours. Definitely. Let's go and explore that one. Oh yeah, they definitely... oh my. They've colonized all around us. That's basically what we're seeing here. Because AI be efficient at this. And we're not. Okay, fine. How long until we get the next colonization tech? 8 years. Does any of the other techs matter to us? I'd say no. So, there. Okay, what's that little symbol there? Okay, so that's the distribution. So I can know that this is going to be the equal distribution. Little triangle icon. Looks like it. So if I want to invest fully there, I'd have to terminate completely all research. Wait a second. Something... doesn't quite add up here. Is there an overflow or something? Because I saw this number go from, when I lowered the sliders on the other fields, I'm almost certain I saw it go from 5 to 6 and then back down to 5. Which meant that the more research I added, the less I actually got. Is there some kind of efficiency thing going on here? Maybe there is. I'm starting to wonder if I just tank all the other ones, I won't actually get as much research done simply because I'm focusing on one field. Not sure, and there's something about this that just seems to... It looks like it's not a zero-sum game. But I can't quite be certain of that. Not without doing mathematics, and I'm terrible at that, so... Yeah, well, we're gonna do it like this, I think. Maybe. Or... No, it's the only thing that matters to us. Let's just... everything into that. Who cares about any other field right now? Okay, so we met another alien. They're colonizing in from this direction, since they haven't settled this planet yet. But they will. They've only just landed on this one, or they're fighting the Kebzero over it. That is also a possibility. I'm gonna wait one more turn, and then we're gonna start. Well, I need to just have some intel on these stars before I start distributing ships and stuffs. Our resources. Xestus, remnant forces. You're gonna run the hell away if you can, but I doubt it. There we go, you blew up. More remnant forces. Again, run away. Kebzero, okay, fine. Try to run away. You succeeded. And again. Okay. And these are those raptor things, I assume. Yeah. Until we accidentally declare war on them. Sure, let's be friends. Right, you have the hostiles. You also had hostiles. Okay, so they're bombarding each other to bits. That's what they're doing. This is gonna be such a risk, but we're gonna try for it anyway. My fear is that the fear is that these guys are gonna try to colonize it again, and we're gonna be at war, and you know the whole drill. Meanwhile, you're sending population to... Yep. Not surprising, he's trying to colonize this one. I'm gonna need to keep some ships here until you have missile bases. Darius is reasonably protected at this point. I think they are at war too. Is there any way for me to see that? I mean, our treaties, that's fine, but what about them? Who are they at war with? The Raptors are the ones we met in the first game. Ground warriors. I suppose it'll come. I mean, diplomacy features haven't really been... As far as I believe I was told that A lot of diplomacy stuff wasn't really implemented yet, and that's fine. So there might in the Finnish game I expect there to be some way to compare your forces. Still amassing everything there. How many ships do I have now? 23 proton skiffs. We need to start investigating these. See if he's colonized them or whatever. Because soon we'll be able to send our troop transport there. And this is a bit of a punt. Could end up really, really badly, but we're gonna try. Churning, churning. Okay, more remnant forces. Auto resolve that. Lost another frigate, that's fine. And yes, I'd love to be friends with you. Please don't blow us up. You finished your missile base thing, that's fine. Nothing up there. We've already sent someone else to explore that system. Let's go down and check if he's colonized Ziporak or whatever. Probably has. I know that's going to this system. Okay, so there are remnants everywhere else. This one is uncolonizable. Don't know what's up there yet. Pandora is a pretty big colony. These guys are all over the place. Ugh. Starting to annoy me. You know what, as soon as we stabilize our borders, I'm going to be willing to make peace with them. And just because I want to see if I can clear out the remnant forces instead. And solidify our borders. So we'll see what happens. He colonized here, but got blown to bits. Fairly certain that the AIs are also at war. In many possible configurations. Which is good news for us. Alright, the laser skiff is back. So many other systems you can go to. Let's go there, why not? I'm even tempted to start sacrificing the raiders here. I will as soon as we're at peace again, I suppose, but we'll see what happens. First I need to secure these planets up here, then the raided planets down there, and then we'll see what happens. Uh-oh. Getting the Windows work button again. This is bad. Please don't crash. Oh, there we go. Finish building a starport. Go to design A. You have all your missiles. Start building ships. We're gonna set your rally point, but I can't do that because we're in this mode. Okay, Mintaki needs to set a rally point. Oh, he has ships there. This is bad. It's gonna take 3 turns for us to arrive. By then, I suspect he'll have blown us to bits. Up there. It was a punt. had to take my chances on. Huh. Yeah, this guy has ships all over the freaking place and it's starting to annoy me. Really starting to annoy me. And we need to prepare to invade Nessus next. I think Yakos is going to be protected enough. So I want to start amassing ships on Zuben. I still want this to be the rally point though. Mitaki, I need to set your rally point to join everybody else at Bayan. I'm starting to wonder if I should start a smaller galaxy after all because of the churning of this game. It takes a while to churn through a single turn. A lot to think about, I guess. But I'm really surprised at the Mizur. They must be running away with the game something fierce if they're able to wage war on I don't know how many fronts. Drop everything. We managed to land a colony here. Excellent. Missile bases, manage. Limit of 10. Done. Apply stimulus. We need those missile bases. Yeah, they're gonna be bombarded to bits before our fleet arrives. So we're gonna have to bolster population here, something tremendously. That means from Bayan. And by the time we arrive there, they'll probably have sent in more bombers. I will try this and see. You are sending in population. They should not be in adequate numbers to actually succeed. We're gonna try to secure these darn things. If only the research would finish. So we can colonize these planets. And maybe, just maybe, make peace. Who are you kidding? There's never gonna be peace. Single frigates, those are basically scouting vessels. He seems to be at war with the blue guy, since the colony here disappeared. Scorpius is going to be destroyed. Almost certainly. And it's still one more turn before you arrived. Unfortunate. Yes, that's fine. Astoria, he's trying to invade. He failed. Avalon is a colonizable system. Modern is a far stretch away, but yeah, we'll do this 6 turns. That's a lot, but gonna have to try. Oh my, 0.5 units of population survived. That surprised me. Okay. And we know they are sending in more troops. Bolster population from Tanis, sure. Yeah, actually, it's gonna take 3 turns for the elves to arrive. I'm gonna send in 2. just so we have the planet one turn earlier, just in case the other guy tries to colonize. He probably can't, because he's being bombarded by the Kebzero as well. Yeah, the Kebzero are freaking everywhere here. Don't like this at all. Get us the colonization text so we can start exacting holy vengeance on these dark things and colonize these radiated planets and basically secure our own chunk of the galaxy, would you please? Give me colonization tech. Give me. Give me. He moved away most of his fleet, so we should be able to blow up whatever he has left there. Finally! Excellent. So, obsolete techs, we can also colonize Tundra, Inferno, Barren, and Toxic. Good. Let's go with terraforming there. Okay. They actually left. They fled. Awesome. They are bombarding the Raptor colony here, though. Which is great news for us, because that means we can probably colonize that one afterwards. And now we can colonize these blasted worlds, and we're gonna do that right away. Urania, send pops. Send everybody. And same thing up here. Gonna keep our ships there for now. You are sending a frigate down here, probably to Gorgonis. That's my guess. So let's send some reinforcements there. It is also now time to say hi to Nessus. Or it would be if I had all my ships there. Okay, once they arrive at Suban, that's 3 turns. Then we're gonna go and say hi to Nessus and try to take these 2 planets. Now we can colonize this one too, which is probably already settled. So, 1 planet at a time. Try to get them out of this sector first. And then we can advance. Given that they're basically... they're wrapped all around us, which is rather annoying. Since I don't know where they have star bases, I can't see their ranges. But yeah, they definitely project a lot of power, those guys. At any rate, we finished the research there. Time to adjust that, I suppose. Why 0 of whatever? Oh, that's the change. It was 0, now it's gonna be 145. Okay. I think that's what it means. Yeah, that's fine. So we are somewhat friendly with 2 species, and we're trying to destroy the 3rd. Which is actually okay, because the other guy seems to be at war with him too, so... I am thinking we might want to start switching production, though. Into some bigger ships. Wait, why did this switch on all the planets now? I'm trying to make sense of this system. Okay, now this didn't switch. This is B, that's fine. You're gonna switch over to B, which is the bulwark. So why did all the other planets also do the same darn thing? Without switching the ship design? Oh, that's A. And that one shows A, although it should show B at this point. So now these three show B, Terminus shows B, produces the other. I'm really starting to understand this, because I've been explaining this a couple of times, and every time it behaves differently from what I expect here. I expect it to behave as follows, I think. That you set the letter here, then you go into the design, and you pick the template here, and that's where all the planets that currently are set to B will then start producing the ship. That's how I assumed it would work, but if that's the case, why do the planets switch over the letter? And seemingly at random. Because now this one's set to A. As I click B here, because I'm going to produce the B ship. Then this one switches to B there, but produces the A ship still. And if I go into the design just randomly, and back here, it says A again. And it says A on the other systems as well. So how the frick is that actually supposed to work? Grr. I'm sure there's a very logical reason for all the, how this actually works, but I really struggle to figure out how this actually works. Because nothing seems to make sense. Not if you want to be able to use like 3 different templates on 3 different groups of planets. Because then this one here at the very least can't change, because that's where you set it on the planet. Planet is supposed to build type A, type B, type C. That's my understanding of it. Grumble! No, it's just how I don't understand how it works. That's basically that. I'm sure there's a perfectly logical system behind it that I haven't figured out yet. Maybe someday, but not this episode at least, because it is time for a break. Thank you for watching.